He is a Grammy-nominated performer who is bringing his soulful music to the D. And you know his voice from hits like My, or Soul of a Woman, and on tracks like Can You Stand the Rain when he was with New Edition. You can see him Friday night at the Music Hall with Ralph Tresvant. And Johnny Gill joins us on Live in the D this morning. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us.
Well, thanks for having me. Once again, it's been a minute, but I'm still here.
Yes, absolutely. And you're no stranger to Detroit. What do you like about performing here?
Someone just asked me just recently, what are some of my favorite places to play? And I told them Detroit it feels like home to me. And over the years, they have been so supportive over my now 40 years. It's been a blessing, but I just love, it's like home to me.
Yeah, definitely. And our crowds know how to have a good time, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've obviously performed with groups over your career from New Edition to LSG. How did that influence your solo performance?
I think they kind of helped each other in a way because, I started out actually as a solo artist and joining the group, a boy band that was already at their peak. They came out and just went and skyrocketed. And when I was asked to join the group, I was still slowly taking off as a solo artist. So that really, I think joining the group just propelled everything. And it was from there, there was no looking back. But I think both of them, I think being a solo artist as well as being in the group, they kind of sort of balanced out each other.
All right. Now, you're pretty energetic on your own in your solo concerts, but those New Edition dance moves, is it muscle memory at this point, or does it still take a lot of practice?
Well, I'll tell you a little secret. Right now, if you look at me, I'm sweating. And if you notice, I'm wiping my face. I've been in the gym, working, walking, running, because getting ready for a tour with that whole routine, heavy routines and that stuff, it is no walk in the park, let me tell you. I'm happy to announce since February the 5th, I have now, in counting, I'm 20 pounds lighter.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, so it takes work. It takes work.
So, it takes a lot of work as we get older.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. With a career that has spanned decades and has even led to acting opportunities, are there still things that you want to do or accomplish that you haven't yet?
Of course, I'm open to anything that God gives me or puts in front of me that's it's a blessing. I would love to continue to do what I do, and I'm never satisfied and feel comfortable with. I've never gotten complacent. It's like there's still more hit records I want to record. There's more stuff I want to do in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. Touring is something I want to continue to do because there's nothing like feeling the energy of the audience. I tell you, it's just the greatest high you could ever get when someone is telling you immediately what you're doing is resonating with them and that they appreciate what you're doing with the gift God has given. So there's so many things I still want to do.
Well, tell us about the show that's coming to Detroit. What can people expect?
It's the prelude to what we're bringing and coming back for. This is close up and intimate with myself and Ralph, which I got to tell you, to be honest with you, I like and I love the intimate settings where you can see the face and can touch the fans and just feel like you can sing, do whatever you want. Nothing is totally locked in. It's just we go with the flow and the energy of our audience, and it's like it keeps us on our toes, but it's also just it's for me it's exciting because I don't know once I reach a certain point of the show where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. It's all predicated on where the audience is. And that's the advantage of doing it when you're being able to be up close and it's an intimate setting.
All right. Well, people are going to love that. Johnny Gill, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, anytime. Again, if you want to see Johnny Gill live on stage, he is at the Music Hall this Friday night.